Hi, my name is Kathy, one of the speech and language therapists on the Barking and Dagenham feeding team. This is a video to help you understand about schedules when it comes to feeding. There are two main reasons why schedules are so important. Number one is to help build up an appetite. If your child never actually gets hungry, they'll never know what hunger feels like or what it feels like to satisfy that hunger. We don't want our children to be starving, but it's important that they are not continuously eating or grazing throughout the day, as they won't know what it feels like to be hungry or what it feels like to be full. The second reason is routine. It helps for your child to know what to expect, and it's comforting for them to know that they are going to have multiple opportunities to eat throughout the day. Now you may ask, how are you going to start a schedule? The first thing you are going to do is think about your day. Because every family is different, it will look different in every home. Some children might be early risers and some might sleep in. So every schedule will look different for every home. The exact time that you decide to eat doesn't really matter. What's important is the length of time between each meal or snack. In general, it is recommended to leave a 2 to 3 hour gap between each time you eat. This allows your little one to build up an appetite and be ready to eat again. So an example of what this could look like with one family, or an example with an early riser, where breakfast might be at 7:30 a.m., followed by a morning snack 2.5 hours later. The child might have a nap and then have lunch at 12:30, an afternoon snack at 3:30, and dinner at 6. For another family, it might look something like this if they wake up later, where they may have breakfast at 9 a.m., skip the morning snack, and eat again at 12 noon for lunch. Again, the actual time doesn't matter too much, but what we want is to keep to a rough structure or schedule so their child understands and know what is happening and build up that appetite. With that said, there is always room for flexibility. For example, if your child normally eats breakfast at 9 a.m. but asks for a snack within the hour and you know that they didn't eat much at breakfast and the next time they are to eat is at lunch, instead of giving them a snack when they ask, you will remind them that the next time they are going to eat is at lunch, but you might consider moving lunch a little bit earlier, say by half an hour to 11:30 a.m. You can explain what is happening or going to happen with very simple vocabulary like breakfast now, breakfast finish. Some children will benefit from a visual schedule. In general, it's very helpful for a child to see what is going to happen. A schedule allows them to see that between each eating time, they have something else to do. Here are two examples. So we have eating time and then some play time before eating again, and then nap time and a snack. For older children, there might be work times, but all of this is a visual representation of what is to come and what they are expected to do at each time between the eating times. The most important thing is to be consistent and stick to the schedule every day. Children need the consistency and routine to establish their understanding of what is expected. It will take time for your child to adjust when it's something new, so it's important to remember during the initial period to stay firm and not give them food whenever they are asking for it. It is understandable that initially they might get upset, but what you can do is validate their feelings, letting them know that you know they are hungry, but reminding them that they will get another chance to eat soon. You can redirect them to another activity, and you might be able to use a visual to help them understand this better. A simple visual schedule like this now and next board can explain to them what the activity is now and what is going to happen next. So, building blocks now, lunch next. Remember, change takes time, so be consistent and be patient. Thank you for listening. If you want to find out more about feeding, please have a look at our other videos.